Alright, I'm going to show you some of the things I've learned about sealing joints on your driveway and sidewalks. This is typical. Usually guys have like someone come out and tar them, and that wears out over time, so you've got to do it yourself. So I used a caulk last year, and it just doesn't look good. Even though it says it's self-leveling, you can see it looks horrible. And then if you try to use your fingers or something to smooth it, that's what it looks like. And I found this guy in Texas that sells this stuff, and I bought a bunch of it, and I put it down in my driveway. So over the winter time, it starts to heave a little bit, and you kind of have to see how it's coming up in the middle. And then over on the left-hand side, it smashes down. It's not perfect. It's black. It doesn't. I don't really like the way it looks. But the one I like the most is this. So I'm going to show you how to do this next. So go to Home Depot and get this self-leveling caulk. Those are about $8, and you want to get some regular silicone waterproof caulk, some 1/2-inch backer. You're probably going to want like a wire brush to clean out, whatever you've got currently, and one of these helps too. Okay, so I'm using sand here, not regular fine grain. I'm using this stuff, and I really don't like this black strip that I bought, so I'm going to take that out today and just kind of brush it down, clean it up real good, and sweep it out. Get all the dirt away from your joint. And we're going to use the silicone here. You kind of usually your caulking guns can not only cut it but poke through it, and you're good to go. And we're going to lay the backer rod. This is a 1/2-inch backer rod. They sell 5/8. 1/2-inch worked fine for me. And all we're going to do here is we're going to caulk it down so it stays down. So you're going to caulk one side of it and then the other side of it. And you can't see there's a little shadow, but you can see it's caulked down so that stays down and in. And this is the self-leveling caulk. So you've got to twist it off, and then you've got to use a razor blade to cut off the tip and screw the tip back on. So you can see it's pretty liquidy. You're going to fill this in. I'm going up almost all the way to the edge, and then just pouring sand on top. And pour plenty of extra sand on top because it will sink down and in there. And after about 2 days, this should set up and dry enough that you can begin to drive and walk on it. And you can sweep away all the excess sand. And this is what it should look like in the end. Anyway, I hope this gives you some ideas for your project. Thanks for listening.